Assalamualaikum and welcome to our presentation titled The Role of App and Loyalty Program in Retaining Cafe's Customer toward UTP Students. In today's fast-moving digital world, mobile app and loyalty program plays a huge role in how customers choose where to get their coffee. But what really makes them stay loyal? That's what we wanted to find out. For summary and abstract, this study explores how mobile apps and loyalty programs affect customer retention in Malaysia Premium's Cafe, with a focus on students at University Technology Petronas UTP. Our research had three main goals. Firstly, to measure how app features like pre-ordering, cashless payment, and in-app promotion impact customer loyalty. Secondly, to evaluate how loyalty elements such as reward, discount, and membership tiers encourage repeat visits. And thirdly, to identify why some customers still switch to other cafes despite the digital perk, mainly due to a factor like price and other competitive offers. So we gathered data using an online questionnaire with a 5-point Likert scale, and the result gave us a practical insight. This finding can help cafes better understand what digital strategy actually work when it comes to keeping customer loyalty in today's competitive market.
Introduction of the project. In today's competitive FME industry, digital tools like mobile apps and loyalty programs have become essential. They offer convenience, personalized experience, and safety that drive repeat visits and help retain customers. UTP students are an ideal group for this study. They are tech-savvy and often visit cafes both on and off campus. Brands like Swiss Coffee, Gigi Coffee, and Tea Life are especially popular among them due to app features such as pre-ordering, reward payment, and in-app promotion. These brands also offers loyalty programs that include point system, discount, and membership tiers. However, many students still switch cafes based on ongoing promotion, pricing, or where their friends prefer to go. This brings us to the main research question: are mobile apps and loyalty programs truly effective in building long-term loyalty among UTP students? The aim was to examine whether features such as cashless payment and pre-ordering encourage students to return to the same cafe. It also explored how loyalty rewards such as points, discount, and exclusive offers influence customer behavior. In addition, the study considered other factors that may impact student choices, including pricing, the availability of nearby cafe, and peer influence. Data was collected through a structured online questionnaire, which was distributed via WhatsApp groups among UTP students. The survey used Likert scale items to cover 4 main areas: mobile app features, loyalty programs, brand switching behavior, and customer retention. Data were analyzed using Excel and SPSS, applying both descriptive statistics and regression analysis. In conclusion, this study provides useful insight for cafe brands aiming to strengthen customer retention through digital strategy.
Okay, so now I'll explain on the literature review, which focuses on how mobile app features and loyalty program can help cafes in retaining their customers, and also a couple factors that might cause customers to switch to other brands. So first, let's start with mobile app features, where our research shows that features like notification, cashless payment, online ordering, and also special offers are very useful in attracting and keeping customers as they help making the customer's experience more convenient and smooth. According to Lee and Lee 2020, apps that offer personalized discount based on what the customer usually buys and their preferences can make the customer feel more valued and appreciated, which help build emotional loyalty that is very important in customer retention. On top of that, Forbes 2024 highlights that if the app is easy to use, looks clean, or even maybe beautiful, people are more likely to keep using it because they didn't experience any hindrance during the process of purchasing. This will increase the chances of customer we'll come back to the store or the brand. Next, we move on to loyalty program features, where many modern apps nowadays include features like point tracking, reward history, and even exclusive challenges as mentioned by Entevo 2023. These features make it easier for customers to stay engaged with their brand because they can clearly see their progress and what rewards they can get after completing certain activity or challenges that are provided by the brand or in the app. Next is gamified rewards. Like unlocking achievement and reaching different levels make the experience more fun and interactive. According to Zendex 2024, VIP offers or special perks also help build a stronger emotional connection between the customer and the brand. This kind of emotional tie plays a big part in encouraging repeat purchases and long-term loyalty. However, despite of the good apps and of the good features, there are still some brand switching factors that can affect customer retention. The most common one is price sensitivity, where customers may leave for another cafe that offers a cheaper price even if their favorite item or food is not there. Poor service quality or rewards that feel irrelevant or too difficult to earn can also reduce interest towards the app or the brand. Zendex 2024 also points out that when customers feel like the rewards aren't valuable enough or the app isn't personalized or feel close to them, they may stop using it completely and look for other options. So to sum it all up, mobile apps and loyalty programs are a very powerful tools for keeping customers, especially when the features are personalized, easy to use, and fun. But cafes also need to take note on what causes customers to leave and continue improving their digital and in-person experience to meet all of the customer expectation.
Next is for methodology. To collect data for our study, we use a non-probability convenience sampling method. Our target group was UTP students as they are regular cafe customers and actively use mobile app and loyalty program. We choose this sampling because it is fast, efficient, and accessible, especially when working within a short time frame. However, one limitation is that it may not fully represent the entire UTP population, so the result should be viewed as indicative rather than absolute. In total, we received 36 complete responses to our online questionnaire. Although the sample size is small, it is still provide useful insight for identifying trends and patterns. Given the short time frame and the fact that the participation was voluntary, the sample size was reasonable and expected.
For this research, a structured questionnaire was developed and distributed using Google Forms. The questionnaire was designed to collect quantitative data and consisted entirely of closed-ended questions. This included multiple choice items and liquid skill statement, which made it easier for participants to respond and help streamline the process of identifying trends and patterns during data analysis. The survey was divided into 4 main sections. First is mobile app features. This section assesses students' perceptions of key mobile functionalities such as ease of use, personalization, and in-app ordering. Second, loyalty program features. Questions in this section focus on elements of loyalty programs, including discount, point system, and exclusive member promotion. Third, brand switching factors. Despite explore the reasons students might switch cafe brands, particularly due to price sensitivity or dissatisfaction with certain features. Fourth is customer retention. This section examines indicators of customer retention such as repeat visits, willingness to recommend the cafe, and long-term loyalty. Data collection procedure. The questionnaire was distributed online via Google Forms and shared through WhatsApp, targeting students residing in the residential villages of UTP. This approach allowed for fast voluntary participation from a diverse group of students while ensuring that all responses remain anonymous and the data could be collected efficiently.
Hello everyone, we'll be sharing the results of our study on customer loyalty among UTP students in the cafe industry using both descriptive and regression analysis. Let's begin with the descriptive statistics. We focus on 3 key scores, which is app usage, visit frequency, and loyalty. Our findings show that UTP students are very familiar with cafe mobile apps and visit cafes quite frequently. However, their loyalty scores were slightly lower, which means that while they engage often, they may not be strongly attached to a specific cafe brand. The consistency of responses across students was also notable, shown by the low standard deviation, indicating similar behaviors and perceptions. Now for the regression analysis, this helped us understand which factors actually influence loyalty. We found that visit frequency has a strong and statistically significant impact on loyalty, with a p-value of less than 0.001. Interestingly, app usage alone had no significant effect. Our model explains about 42.1% of the variation in loyalty, which is quite meaningful in behavioral studies. So what does this mean? Simply put, students are more loyal when they visit cafes more often, especially when they are rewarded for it. App usage without rewards, not enough to build loyalty.
Now let's discuss what these results actually mean. First, students do use cafe apps frequently for things like placing orders or making payments, but this doesn't translate into loyalty unless there's a reward system involved. The real loyalty driver is how often students visit, particularly when cafes offer incentives like promotions, freebies, or even loyalty points. Another key insight, the gap between app usage and loyalty. Students are using the app, visiting cafes, but loyalty scores are still moderate. This tells us that loyalty isn't just about convenience, it's about emotional connection and perceived value. Also, while our regression model explains 42.1% of loyalty behavior, it means that other factors like product quality, ambience, pricing, or even peer influence also plays a role. To build true loyalty, cafes need to focus not only on digital tools, but also on real experiences that matter to students. Let's wrap up with our conclusions and recommendations for cafe businesses, especially those near university campuses. Our study clearly shows that visit frequency, driven by promotions and rewards, is the most important factor in building customer loyalty. Just having an app is not enough. It must be used to engage and reward students. The business takeaway here is powerful. Data-driven strategies can significantly improve customer retention. By understanding what truly drives loyalty, cafes can create deeper connections, increase repeat visits, and grow their brand.